Enola Holmes, the brand new Netflix film starring Billy Bobby Brown as Sherlock Holmes' little sister, which sounds like a Disney Channel original film, does it not? She's able to do as much as she is. She's a little detective just like her brother. Come and see on Disney Channel. Like, you think about it, it kind of does sound like that. And the trailer didn't help, because the trailer looked like that 2007 film Nancy Drew, and you're like, okay, like, that's not a bad film, but this is okay, this is not that appealing. But then the reviews were coming in, and you're like, 91% of Rotten Tomatoes, there's this and this and this, people saying it's fantastic, and blah 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 blah. And so you're like, okay, I'll go and watch it. So I just did, and I will say this, it's good. It's a good film. I don't think it's great, but it's good. You know, what you have here is a character. Now, it turns out this is based on a series of novels. This is the first one of a collection of 5. And all I will say is, like, if there was a sequel coming out, would I go and watch it? Yeah, I think I would. Because what you have is you got a person who's ahead of the time, balancing with the times of a society at that point. And of course, anytime you have a character who's kind of questioning society, and not as why is this, why is that, but actually really challenging it, and to the point people get offended. Like, people inside the other characters in the movie are offended that they are thinking a different way or asking these certain questions, because it's the whole thing of, you're questioning my life and questioning all other people's life. It's just how it is, and that kind of thing. And you got Laura, who has the spirit and definitely has more similarities to Sherlock than Minecraft, who Laura is the ward of. Because in the concept of the movie is that her mom, played by Hannibal Carpenter, has gone missing, and of course the whole thing is what happened to her, what is the big mystery, you know, what happened in that. But there's like a mystery inside a mystery kind of situation where you think the main plot is this, but actually the main plot is also this thing. And what you have, and here's the thing, Minecraft is Minecraft. I mean, Minecraft is very, you know, you need to be educated. You know, don't slurp, laugh, like, and do hee, or, you know, balance books in the back of your head. If, you know, learn to balance a book on the top of your head, and that's it. Like, that's Minecraft. And it's just a mystery. Like, here's the thing. If I had to compare a YA type of movie, I will compare it to Harry Potter. It's not like the first couple of Harry Potters. Like, it's not a Twilight, it's not a Hunger Games, where it's heavy on the romance. There's hints of a romance, but it kind of doesn't go the way that you think it's going to go. Well, you know, at this point, if they want to do sequels, they might hint at. I haven't read the books, so I don't know what's the situation with it. But what you have is a mystery, and the mystery is appealing, and you as an audience member don't know what's going on and how they're kind of mapping out, but you're kind of interested to see how it is pieced together, how they put it out, and how the story unfolds. Now, with the climax and the big reveal of it, a little bit anticlimactic, I won't lie. It's like a mini fight scene on a whole way, and then boom, my turn to be the person all along, and you're like, okay. But you know, you got good performances. Billy Bobby Brown, who, I mean, how old is she? Like, seriously. Because she is good, and it's one of those scary things where you know she's going to get better. So your head's thinking, wow, she's just going to get better and better and better. You can tell if you watch Stranger Things, even like Stranger Things season 3 or 2, where she has more dialogue and more, dialogue to say and all that kind of thing. You could tell there's that evolution of her acting, her performance, and you just know it's just going to get better and better and better. Henry Cavill as Sherlock Holmes, he's just, let's be honest, Henry Cavill, Sherlock Holmes, 2 words that you thought you would never go and say in a sentence, and actually people are like, oh yeah, he is actually Sherlock Holmes. Because the one thing I don't picture in my head name that is Sherlock Holmes is Superman or The Witcher, but he works, and fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. He's basically playing if James Bond was Sherlock Holmes. I'm just going to say it. That's all he is. But he's basically playing if James Bond was Sherlock Holmes, because he's suave, debonair, but he's able to be grounded in a certain reality towards it, and he's really good. And when he does there's only a couple of moments where he does the whole like, actually I noticed by the hair on the chin that you did this and this, but actually by there by the door of the head that the A, B, and C happened as you repeat it. All those Sherlock Holmes moments, there's a few of them, but he does it really, really well. Yeah, I mean, the action sequences, a little bit not that well done. There's one that I was like, okay, you're trying to have that fight scene, but you're having a flashback with how about Carpenter teaching young Enola how to fight, and I'm thinking, why can't we just have a fight? Unless they're worried that people were going to complain that why is Enola fighting so well, she has no training, because there's a piece of dialogue that says she had been trained. I mean, I won't lie, this is probably a movie that's going to also piss a lot of people off, because it's, look, those people off, everything's work because we don't know how storytelling works kind of people, because it's during a time where it's like, vote for women, try to have women to vote, and it's not heavy, but it's just saying at the tone. There's even like a look on it. It's just one of those situations. But yeah, this is a good movie. This is absolutely a good film to watch.